This is now part 2, the current struggle, which is to stop Digi ID. And again we say, resist, defy, do not comply. The universal law of struggle. Now, the important thing about what's happening at present, about Digi ID, is to realise that, well, first of all, instead of physical driving licence and so on, they want us to be virtually connected. And when we're all virtually connected, this will be hackable by other governments, for example, so they can turn off everything. So the idea of it is actually pretty screwed up anyway. But what they want, they're talking about Digi ID, you'll need it to have the right to work and access to services. That's what they're telling us. And cameras are going to be all over the place for facial recognition. And the surveillance then will of course be used to social credit system you and control you. And another thing about the plan is that the data centres will require huge amounts of energy, which this country doesn't have. So the whole thing is really very weird. And now, listen to this. While we're busy fighting the future, they are actually bringing the Digi ID in right now as we speak, and doing it under the radar. And this is what we're going to have to cope with. Lawyers of Light, for example, have produced a statement showing that the government one login is what they actually want, and they want to impose this through businesses. So businesses have to sign up to this, and then they will have to get their employees signed up to it. So that's the way they're doing it, by the back door. And the brick card is of course what they talk about, but that isn't it. What they're doing now is brick card. And by the way, Brit in brick card does not stand for Britain, although they're changing AI on that. It's a biometric registration, etc. And 2 weeks ago, AI said that's what it was. But now, AI, and remember, AI is not something that thinks, it's something that's controlled by others. AI now says Brit card means British, but it never did. And it's nothing to do with Britain anyway. It's about control. So, the important thing I would say is that we've got to do all we can to work with businesses to get them to say absolutely no. And I, as a business, as a sole trader, weatheraction.com, I am saying no, and I'm not going to sign up to any of these Digi ID deals. And yeah, can you pass one of those bits of paper on there? The one that's all that. That one, the one that's falling down there. No, around that. And our practical warning is that whatever they're doing, they're going to try and bring it in. Guys, whatever they're doing, they're going to try and bring it in. They're going to try and bring it in under the guise of Digi ID with rights. So Digi ID with rights will be how they'll get it in. And of course, controlled opposition groups are busy promoting Digi with rights. So that does demonstrate their controlled opposition. And if you don't believe me, I suggest you look at this. Go to this link here. My Telegram group on Together, about Together. That number there, Telegram group, Piers Corbyn 6454. If you go there, you'll see completely that Together's origins are controlled opposition, promoting right at the start technocracy, which is really what Digi ID is all about. So go there and have a look at that. And the last thing I want to say is about how to actually win. And there's two strands to this, I think. One is campaigns of explanation to get people to understand what it is all about. And we have one later on, which is the Yellow Boards campaign of explanation, which is very important. We are winning this argument because people don't like it, but it's been forced in by trickery. The other strand of winning is the practical no, even if that means threatening your jobs and so on. Just like during COVID, people said no, 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 and we actually won. Okay, well, I think we better end there. There may be some other people who want to speak. I believe there may be. And we haven't got time because you've got to do the music now before 1. Okay, well, thank you very much, Alan, but you spoke earlier, which was very good. Thank you very much. So, to end on this bit, and then we're going to go on with a bit of the clash, so we'll clash our way out of this momentous memorial victory celebration. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Resist, defy, do not comply! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Are we done?